Hey, what's up everybody? Sugarfoot here with the Halo 4 gameplay on Complex, and it's Infinity Slayer, and I'm playing with two friends of mine, Schmeckledorf and Miggle, Mr. Giggles, even though I call him Miggle. And we kind of play some players that kind of seem like they don't know what they're doing too much, but it was actually a pretty fun game, even though we straight up stomped them very bad. And so today is December 19th, 2012, Wednesday, and that is 6 days before Christmas. And it is finally snowing here in Colorado. It hasn't snowed at all this winter down in Denver after the slopes. And we probably got like 0.2 inches so far this winter, and it's probably snowed maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches so far, and it's still coming down pretty good. So, and it's always fun when it snows out here because I live in a very, how would I put it, hilly place. A lot of the roads are hills. Yeah, hilly. We'll say that's a word now, if it already isn't. So there's a lot of people that live in Colorado their whole lives and don't have a four-wheel drive car, and they still decide to drive smart cars and slug bugs, and I don't understand why. So even with the people with four-wheel drives, they really don't know how to drive. There's a lot of people that are scared to drive in the winter, including my sister that I had to take to work at 5:30 this morning because she woke me up. But I watched, when I took her to work, it's 5:30 in the morning. On my way back, she works at the mall. It's probably about 4 or 5 miles away. On the way back to my house, I watched 3 accidents happen, all within 4 or 5 miles, and I was like, really? It's all because people don't know how to drive in the snow. Damn, I got killed right there, pretty bad. But people don't know how to drive in snow. But me, I have a S10, and it's four-wheel drive, but it's very light, meaning there's no weight in the ass end of it. So what I like to do is I just keep it in 4 high, and it's very good at losing control when you yank the steering wheel. So I like to kind of drift and kind of spin everywhere that I go. So after I dropped her off at her work, I went to the parking lot of the mall. And that early, there's no mall security out in their cars driving around or on their mopeds because it's too cold for that shit. And there's no one out there with plows. So there's a lot of roundabouts that I was going around having fun with, and then the parking lot is completely covered in ice and snow. So I was probably messing around there for about 10 or 15 minutes, just having fun. Hopefully I wouldn't get caught by somebody that wants to be a snitch. But then I probably shouldn't have done that, because on my way home, I don't like, even though it doesn't make sense, driving main streets I don't like to do it when it's snowing, because that's where most people drive, and people don't know how to fucking drive in the snow. So I was driving the side streets, which sometimes it's not the best idea because most people don't drive them, so they don't get plowed as quick, and it just gets covered in snow and stuff. I was doing that, and I kind of ran out of gas. So I was sitting on the side of the road for 45 minutes waiting for my sister to come bring me gas. She said there's no gas stations open. All gas stations are closed right now. I was like, Loaf and Jug, which is a King Soopers gas station. If you're not familiar with King Soopers, then either by you it's Fry's, if you live like in Arizona kind of, or I think it's just Kroger brand, I believe, is King Soopers and all that. Yeah, I think it's Kroger, could be wrong. Kroger's Walmart. No, fuck it, I don't know. Besides the fact, Loaf and Jug and 7-Eleven open 24/7 inside, not just the pumps, they're open inside. And I told her, well, did you go Love? No, well, you want me to go down? Yes, I do want you to go down there, because I'm not going to sit here all day in the snow when I can't start my car. Not gonna happen. I'm not fucking getting out of this thing because it's cold outside. So I was sitting there. She finally came. And most people, when they bring you help on the side of the road, as in just bring you gas or starting your car or changing a spare, usually common sense would tell you to, just sit there and make sure they get away. Make sure they're able to drive away and that, they're good for that time being. But no, my sister pulls up, honks her horn. I get my well, she's pregnant, so she's already a bitch and grouchy. So I get my ass out of my truck, go to her, grab the gas, put it in. She drives off like a fucking mad bat out of hell. Sorry, I was watching him hop on my mongoose. Mad bat out of hell. We'll call it that. Or just a bat out of hell, because they're always mad. But she drives off, and I had this gut feeling that I would not be able to start my truck. So I put the gas in, turn the key over. It will not start. And I knew it was going to happen. And I was like, oh, let's piss her off some more and call her. But I didn't, because I was already pissed off at her enough for how long it took her. When it should have took her 10 minutes, it took 45. So I called my buddy Steven, Snowflake303, on Xbox. And I called him, and I was like, hey, you up? Yeah. No. Oh, shit, my bad. I'm right down your street. Just, can you come jump me really quick? Yeah, let me find the jumper cables. So he comes, and it's fucking freezing out, and we're sitting here jumping my truck, and we're standing there messing around with my hood, because my hood has this problem when it doesn't want to open. So that was a pain in the ass, and then he finally got it open, and we got it jumped, and I got home. But on my way home, the side streets were not plowed yet, and I live at the top of a hill, so I had to kind of detour around like 2 miles so I wouldn't go up as many hills, because I start to lose, not power, just my tires spin a lot when I'm going uphill sometimes in 4 high, when I could be in 4 low, but that's no fun, because you don't go as fast, even though that's the problem, you don't want to go fast in the snow. But so I kind of detoured around and finally made it home, and then I was wondering why I was sliding so much, kind of, and then I look at 2 of my tires on the, actually they're both on the left side, the left rear and left front. They're bald on the inner part, and I think that's from a lot of drifting around during the snow, which makes sense. So that was my day so far, and it's only 9 o'clock as I'm recording this in the morning, and my plans for the day is to sit around, play video games, eat, cook some good food, probably spaghetti, and Minecraft update came out today, so I'm going to do a video on that for you guys, and probably look forward for a Call of Duty video as well. So I'll probably do 2 or 3 videos today, probably just a Minecraft video, and then I'll probably just do Call of Duty tomorrow. So as you see in that game, we won 60-17. It was embarrassing. I think I went 18-2, and Schmeckel had 25, and Miggle had 14, and our teammate had 5. But thank you for watching. Comment, rate.